morning, Bitcoins! Today is Wednesday, July 24th, 2013 at 6:14 p.m. in Rome, Italy. Developing Yoda Conditions I am, with all my psychobabble, technobabble, and gobbledygook. Here are today's MadBits. Bitcoin prices continued a slight upward trend from the 90s, with a last of 94, a high of 96, a low of 92, and a volume of 13,346. Man charged over alleged multi-million-dollar Bitcoin Ponzi scheme. It's your standard Ponzi scheme where you're taking in new money to pay for old debts, but with a new twist, because the old debts were in Bitcoin. And he bought early. If he had stayed in business, the 700,000 Bitcoins in his fund would have been worth more than $60 million. So he was allegedly cheating people even though he didn't have to? Isn't the world grand? CoinDesk interview with Litecoin founder Charles Lee. It's a good interview and well worth reading. Lee is focused on the idea of fair mining, even calling one of his first altcoins Fair Bricks, and now believes that Litecoin is more fair than Bitcoin because it can be mined with a CPU or GPU, whereas Bitcoin has been taken over by the ASICs. Your uniqueness will be added to the collective. He does, however, believe that the Litecoin ASICs are coming, saying that it is only a matter of time. Resistance is futile. Will Litecoin continue its place as Bitcoin's number 2? Do we even need a second alt currency or a third, fourth, or fifth? Can all altcoins flourish? Is the market big enough for everybody? I think so. Bitcoin will catalyze hyperinflation of the dollar. A fascinating speculative article proposes that when people start transferring their wealth out of the dollar and into Bitcoin, it will create a wave of hyper-monetization in Bitcoin. Good thing, value increases, and hyperinflation in the dollar. Bad thing, leading to worthlessness. Well, bad for the dollar. The author even states with epic foresight that in the future, the only bill you'll want to pay in dollars will be your tax bill. Even though it's the most speculative of speculation, my thoughts are right there in line with his. The ability to transfer wealth from person to person or wallet to wallet electronically is a superior feature that cash cannot match. Much like the MP3 and Napster, what we've seen in the past we will see in the future. They cannot stop it. The technology is simply superior. Bitcoin is superior to the US dollar. It will always be superior. The dollar could go all Microsoft and make all cash electronic, give people the power of the banks, but if they do, they'd only be reinforcing the obvious and dramatic transformative economic truth that the international Bitcoin is better than the United States dollar. Even if they gave us e-cash tomorrow, who's to say it wouldn't end up in the discount bin with the Microsoft Surface and the Microsoft Zune? It doesn't matter how many clickable keyboards you attach to the thing, or if you can get it in coffee brown. The government's e-cash cannot compete with Bitcoin. If they attached a string and made it trackable, probably just link it up to your social security number, notch, it would make it inferior. If they then exposed your social security numbers, it would be inferior. Whereas right now you can create a nearly infinite number of Bitcoin wallets, aka bank accounts. That's right, no charge bank account creation. For hundreds of years, what the rich banks couldn't deliver to the poor, Satoshi delivers in seconds. Even the fact that it would be the government running e-cash would give it the appearance of inferiority, with many believing that the government would never allow truly anonymous electronic transfers, as we've seen in the past with a no such agency. These people have turned out to be right, time and time again. Operation Northwoods. Bitcoin is superior. Electronic is better. This is a revolution. It's much bigger than you think. The article closes with the idea that Bitcoins will be worth about $10,000 per coin. This is a good time to print out some Bitcoins and put them on a shelf for later. The future is ours. The future is Bitcoin. This has been Mad Bitcoins. Mad Bitcoins? Mad Bitcoins.